tree that I told you not to eat from. Genesis 3:12, this is how Adam answers the question. In Genesis 3:12, he says, the woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it. Don't miss it. He's asking the man a question. And the man deflects and puts it on somebody else. Because he could not have been the reason that they were disobedient. He could not have taken ownership for the reason that they were in a position. He says, God, your creation, your woman, the one that was a gift just a few verses before, now it's on her. It ain't on me. God, if you had given me a better woman, I wouldn't be in this situation. God, if you would have just given me a wife that wants to have sex more, I wouldn't have to look at pornography. Can I talk? God, if my boss wasn't such a prick and he saw me and valued me, I would have gotten a promotion. If you would have just given me a better boss and my kids didn't get under my skin so much, I wouldn't have an attitude. I wouldn't be agitated. If anger didn't run in my family, I wouldn't wake up wanting to punch somebody in the face. God, if you would have just done more, I could be something else. God, if you would have just given me this, then I could be that. If I could have just gotten this, then I would be doing this. God, it ain't on me, it's on you. Elijah deflected. He didn't even answer the question. Because that's in our DNA. Deflection's in our DNA. But here's the third point. I hope that we get this in our spirit. You got to take ownership, guys. You got to take ownership. Man, listen. Y'all like putting the trash out at your house? I don't know why, but I really like trash now. Makes me feel productive. I don't know. Leave me alone, guys. All right? I'm like, listen, I walk around the house. Hey, get that trash right there. Put it in the bag. I'm taking it out. Hey, Michelle, we got any trash upstairs? Go get that trash upstairs. I'm getting ready to take trash down. And I feel so good. I'm looking in the refrigerator. We going to eat this? Well, no, I might eat tomorrow. Babe, we bought that home from Outback 2 weeks ago. I'm throwing it away. I'm taking the trash down. I'm responsible. The trash guys say, tie down all loose trash. Tie down. So I tied down. Not my punk neighbor Frank, though. I promise I did invite Frank. I promise I did. He said, what you doing this week? You traveling? I'm at Brandon Brotherhood. I'm going to talk bad about you. No, I didn't say that. But I did invite him, and Frank ain't here. At least I hope not. So listen. Frank, I found a couple years into living at the house, and I'm mad because I'd wake up Monday morning, Sunday night's trash night. I'd wake up Monday morning, and trash is all around my yard. Whew. In the name of Jesus. We're supposed to lay hands on people. I'm about to lay hands. Woo-hoo. And it never fails. I'm going down, I'm getting my trash, and I'm walking it up. And Frank, hey, Rousawn! Frank, you got to start tying your trash down, bro. You got my yard looking crazy right now, Frank. What am I supposed to? You come get this stuff up? Frank's like, I don't even drink Diet Coke. That looks like a Diet Coke bottle. I'm hot. I go in the house. I'll never forget my wife, man, talking about blind spots, talking about being able to see things that I can't see. She said, who are you talking to? Frank got his trash in the yard again. I'm pay too much for this. I come from the projects. I don't live there anymore. He got to get it cleaned up. I'm not touching it. I told her, I'm not touching this trash. I'm really not touching it. It's not my job to clean up this trash. And she said, look in the backyard. Is that a 5-gallon water thing in my backyard? She said, no, your daughter's back there. And I see trash like tumbleweeds just blowing. Right. I said, yo, I'm going to kill Frank, I think, bro. She said, that's not what I'm talking about. She said, you will clean the trash up. She said, because it's not about the trash, it's not about Frank, it's about the fact that your daughter's in this yard and this is your yard. So it's your responsibility. Clean the trash up. Don't miss it, guys. The things that you're battling, the demons that you're battling in your life right now may not be your fault, but they are your responsibility. Come on. That anger Pastor Chris talked about, that's not his fault, but how he managed it is his responsibility. The lust and the womanizing that runs in my family, guess what? That ain't my fault, but I made a covenant commitment to my wife, so me sacrificing and killing my flesh is my responsibility. It ain't your fault, but it's your responsibility. What will you do? Take ownership. Stop blaming people. Stop saying the reason you don't have the things that you want is because somebody else did it. My life changed when I said, that's not my trash, but it's my yard and my kids play in it. So it's my responsibility. It's your life. It's your responsibility. We got to take ownership.